Shit's different in this bitch. Fuck it. I ride. Got the top neck down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, choking on that beat. 2 miles per hour, so everybody ride. Got the top neck down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, choking on that beat. 2 miles per hour, so everybody. You see the European grill, so the lips split. Tank full of Theraflu, cause I be in them shit whips. Brick slip, roll with me, get your contact. High definition, popping, flipping out the armrest. See, I'm a rider, dipping in the catalog. Just got it fitted on some shit I need a ladder for. Come up in your hood, stunning when I leave, dude. 2 miles per hour, so everybody sees you. I can't deny, I feel I'm such a fly guy. Top job, call them sleepy hollow when they ride by. I know them haters can't stand. I ain't got a blemish on my Jolly Rancher can. Ride on, top let down. We been through the crowd with the bass up loud. Just slide on the slab when I creep. Take a bath or you put your ass on them seats. Ride, got the top let down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, choking on that beat. 2 miles per hour, so everybody ride, got the top let down. Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, choking on that beat. 2 miles per hour, so everybody.
What's up with it? Y'all already know what it is. You tuned in to another episode of Everything Boxing. There you go, talking that boxing again. And yeah, we gonna cook today. We definitely gonna cook today. You know what I'm saying? Let's play ball. Let's play ball. That's what y'all want to do. Let's play ball. Let's cook. When y'all come in the building, make sure that y'all hit the like button. Let us know you in the building. Mr. Mechanical in the building. What's happening with it? Who else we got in the building? We got my man Daryl DeLoach in the building. Johnny Q in the building. My man Ricky Williams, make the fucking fight. Christopher Schaefer in the building. B Megastar Speaks in the building. Rail Johnson 401. Kevin Wells in the building. Boxing. What's happening with it? Ruben Gutierrez. Philly Bull 91. Master Khalik in the building. What it do? And my brother Money Brown, he in the building. I think he having some technical difficulties. But y'all let me know if my connection is all right. Let me know if my connection cool. Cause I might have some connection problems. I don't know. Cause my lady, she working from home, and they have her plugged straight into the router. So you know it might mess up my connection. I don't know. But y'all let me know if I'm good. If not, I just turn the camera off and we should be good. I'm good? Okay, all right, bet. For sure. Yeah, we definitely gonna cook, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna cook. Loose Bills. That's my cousins. He been on this play. He been up here. He been live with me before. Yeah. So y'all hit the like button when you come in the building. Y'all smash on the like button when you come in the building, because we definitely got a lot to cook on today. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got a lot to cook on today. So yeah, we gonna definitely get it. Man. Before we even get started, right? Before we get started, and I want y'all to be honest, right? I want all honesty, because if you pay to see that motherfucking backyard mania, you know what I'm saying? If y'all paid to see that backyard mania this weekend, that's cool. I don't tell no grown ass man or woman what to do with their money. Now, if y'all paid to see the Crawford fight and y'all enjoyed that card, put a 1 in the chat. For those who paid for it and enjoyed that card, put a 1 in the chat. Honestly. You got some feedback in the money. What's happening with it? You got a lot of feedback in the back.
That's all. Do I switch my phone? I heard that shit. Hold on.
Well, Ricky, I did watch the fight, and that just gave me even more, right? That made me know. When I watched that fight, it made me know why he don't want to get in the ring with Errol Spence. I'll just leave it at that. He did what he was supposed to do. But, leading up to it, that made me know, like, watching that shit, I was like, okay, yeah, I see why he don't want to get in the ring with Errol Spence. Well, it just solidified even more what I have been seeing. I'll say that. There, okay, let me go through. Like I said, if you pay to see, you know what I'm saying, the Terence Crawford event, right, on BLK Prime, like I said, I don't have no problem if you pay. Shit, you do what you want to with your money. I just want to know who paid to see it, who bought the app, who streamed it. If you did, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you paid for it. DP Rocker says 1 = 1 = 0. Rail said he streamed it, so he ain't paid. Peach, y'all. DP Rocker. Let me see. Like I said, don't be scared. If you paid for it, put a 1 in the chat. Ain't no 1s in the chat. Ain't nobody paid for it. Ain't nobody paid for the extravagant backyard mania. Motherfuckers like, why you call it a backyard mania? It didn't look like that. The motherfucking fights on the card look like some shit that should have been in my backyard. The fights that was on that card look like some shit that should have been in my backyard, in my opinion. DeJohn W said he paid for it. Okay. Got no problem with that. You know. Opulent LD say, nobody. Keep Sweat voice. Sid A says, I've been sneezing, didn't even use the jab, and was pressuring his ass. Well, DeJohn, if we hate so much, why do you come in and listen to the hate? Well, I'm just asking. Just want to know. Because you ain't hit the like button, so why you coming here to listen to the hate thing? If in your opinion, we hate so much because you either don't support that shit that was going on BLK Prime, or you do. Seattle Boxing Talk say, fuck no. Al King L says, definitely didn't pay. Tay D says, I've been saying EJ jab alone gives Bud hell. I agree. Let me see.
What about now, Key?
Let me hear say something.
Still feedback?
You good.
Let me know the computer.
Says, I refuse to pay for Errol or Bud fights. Okay. I'm just trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get anybody that paid for the backyard mania, the backyard extravagant mania that took place this Saturday. I want to know who bought the fight. And the reason I want to know, because anybody that didn't buy the fight, y'all all sellouts. If you're black and you didn't pay to see, you know what I'm saying, that backyard extravagant mania, you're a sellout. And you hate yourself. You know what I'm saying? You hate yourself, you hate your people, and you hate the back of your mama black ass neck if you didn't pay for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. You're a sellout if you didn't pay for this shit. So let's talk to all. Let's talk. I want to talk to all you sellouts in here that say that you didn't pay for the motherfucking backyard extravagant mania. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk. Cause I'm right along with y'all. I'm a motherfucking sellout. I don't like black people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like Terence Crawford because he dark black. That's why I didn't pay for it. Because we all sellouts.
Yeah. I guess I'm at the top of the list as well.
Did you pay for it?
Hell no. You know I'm at the top of the list of being a sellout, right? But we've been saying that shit that we weren't paying for the goddamn fight. But now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Niggas sellouts and all this shit.
Yeah. I hate myself. You know what I'm saying? I hate myself. I don't support black people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but let's talk about it. Y'all smash the like button. Smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? All you sellout ass niggas that's broke, that couldn't afford to pay $40 for extravagant backyard mania. You know what I'm saying? All you motherfucking self-hating ass niggas, smash my like button. Please. Smash my like button. Now, let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it, right? First, before we even do that, man, I want to talk, before we even get into that real quick, you know what I'm saying? Ricky Williams said he hate black pepper. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? If it's black, I hate it. You feel me? Like I said, I didn't buy the pay-per-view. I didn't buy it because Terence Crawford is too black. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't buy it. But let's go ahead and cook on some things, right? Now, I made a video about this, right? And I noticed that Adrian Broner is going like on the smear campaign, shit on PBC tour. And like I said, I cooked on this shit in my video, you know. Adrian Broner, he, you know, the whole weekend he was doing interviews, you know, and he was giving his take on, you know, the PBC, and he's saying shit like these young fighters better wake up and, you know, PBC fucking y'all and all of this, right? And honestly, right? Honestly, I understood a lot of what Adrian Broner was saying because I don't agree with having young talent sit on the motherfucking shelf and only fight once or twice a year, right? In the prime of your career or when you up and coming, right? I don't agree with that. So when AB was saying that, I understood what he was saying. I felt that shit. But when I'm looking at the motherfucker who's saying this, right? When I'm looking at the one who's saying it, that's a whole different story. So let's talk about that. Adrian Broner, right, was like a spoon-fed fucking baby over there at the PBC. They did everything and more for Adrian Broner while he was with the PBC. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about some of the things that they did for Adrian Broner. Because a lot of people like to say, well, AB did so much for the PBC. AB, he fought everybody that they brought to the table for him, he fought them. He did everything for them. They owe him so much. And I say, oh, is that right? Did he do everything for them? Or was it the other way around when they did everything for him? Well, let's talk about it. So, whose decision, right? And this is even before he was with the PBC, right? So I'm gonna just give y'all a timeline. Whose decision was it for Adrian Broner to move all the way from 135 to skip up to 147? Whose decision was that? Was that Al Heyman's decision? He wasn't with the PBC then. Was that De La Hoya's decision? Was it HBO decision? Nah, it was nobody's decision to do that but Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner thought that he was good enough to go from 135 pounds to 147. He felt that he was good enough to beat Marcos Madonna, so he made the motherfucking decision to move up all in weight classes, right? He made that decision. Well, let's fast forward a little bit. Whose decision was it for Adrian Broner to fight Sean Porter? Because see, when people talk about this shit, they say that Adrian Broner did all these things for the PBC. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that they wanted him to fight, he did everything. Bro, Dankfather, bro, you need to study your boxing history, bro. And salute to Dankfather, but how is Madonna a mandatory, bro? Adrian Broner wanted to take that fight. He wanted to take that fight. He wasn't forced into that fight. He wanted to do that. He also was talking about fighting Lucas Matisse. You feel me? He was talking about fighting Marcos Madonna and Lucas Matisse. Am I wrong, Money?
Facts. Everybody said he should have went up to 140 first, but his ass wanted to stay at 147 to fight Marcos Madonna.
Right. So now, so let's go back to the Sean Porter, right? Did the PBC bring Sean Porter and say, you know what? We want you to fight Sean Porter? No, they didn't. Fuck no, they didn't. Adrian Broner got to run in his mouth again, running his mouth to Sean Porter and Sean Porter daddy, right? And he thought that he was better than Sean Porter. So what did he do? Once again, he decided to get in the ring and move, I can't even really say he moved up in weight, right? Because what the PBC then did for AB, because he wanted that Sean Porter fight, what did they do? They hit Sean Porter up and they told Sean Porter, we need you to move down in weight. So we know that you fought at 160 before. We know that you fight at 147. But Sean Porter, we need you to fight AB at 144 pounds, at 144. Sean Porter had to move down for AB and fight AB at a catchweight. Because, once again, the PBC was looking out for Adrian Broner. Now, remember, all these fights he lost. So the PBC continued to give Adrian Broner chance after chance after chance. Adrian Broner kept on losing and fucking up, right? But they were still giving him a chance. Adrian Broner is didn't he get a championship at 140 pounds? I think so. They found an Akhmadov. They found a straight up bum for Adrian Broner to get a belt off of at 140 pounds, right? Because once again, the PBC was looking out for AB, right?
I got any feedback here? I'm cool.
No, you good. Once again, the PBC was looking out for AB. Got him a Rudy Poot-ass title at 140 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So he can say that he's a 4th division world champion. Now, let's move on. Since AB is crying, acting like playing the victim, like the PBC did him wrong. Let's talk about when AB, when you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about what else they did. AB was wanted another big fight, talking big shit. What they do? They gave him another big fight with Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia was one of the hottest names in the sport of boxing at that point in time. Well, AB, you want to fight? You want to fight Mikey? Cool. We'll give you Mikey, AB. Bam. He go in there. What he do? He lose every round except for one round. He go in there against Mikey Garcia and lose every round again except for one round. What did he do against Sean Porter? Lost every round except for one round. What did he do against Marcos Madonna? He fought his ass off, but he damn near got killed while doing it. Now let's move forward. So they didn't give him chance after chance after chance after chance. So now moving on. You would think ain't no way out of Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, You know what I'm saying? Even Lamont Peterson, who we can go on and on, right? Out of all those fighters, it ain't no way Adrian Broner is gonna be the one to get the Manny Pacquiao fight out of all these fighters. It ain't no goddamn way. After Adrian Broner then fucked up outside of the ring, looked like shit inside of the ring. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way Adrian Broner is gonna be the one that's gonna be able to jump over all of these welterweights and get a fight with Manny Pacquiao and get the Manny Pacquiao payday. It ain't no way. But what happens? What happened, Money?
The boy was accommodated with a Manny Pacquiao fight.
They accommodated him with a Manny Pacquiao fight. Once again, the PBC catering to Adrian Broner. Got him a big-ass payday. What he do in the Manny Pacquiao fight? Well, if you ask Blue Blood, he won. Yeah. If you ask Blue Blood, he won the Manny Pacquiao fight.
Oh, shit. Boy, I got his ass.
I'm just saying. Blue told, my man Blue, he told Adrian Broner that I think he won the Manny Pacquiao fight. I've been saying I still stand on that. Okay, well, if you ask Blue Blood, he won the Manny Pacquiao fight. But if you ask anybody else, he lost damn near every round in the Manny Pacquiao fight. And from the 7th round on, he wouldn't throw no punches. Well, he didn't throw no punches really before that. But really from the 7th round on, he didn't throw no punches. And he was trying to survive the whole fight. He went into survival mode. Pacquiao caught him with some shit on the ropes. And after that, motherfucker had flashbacks of Marcos Madonna and went into survival mode. Right? But they gave him that chance. Now, after that, after he got that big bag from Manny Pacquiao, what did AB do? What did AB do? Nah, Jay Grant, I'm not lying. I'm dead serious. Hey, after he got that big bag, what did AB do?
Back to the hood, cuz.
Talking about he going back to the hood to sell dope. Talking about he don't want to box no more. Did a whole interview. Who was the interview that he did? And he was in his home talking about, you know what I'm saying, he don't want to box no more, and he retiring from boxing. It might have been Brian Custer before Brian Custer had his Last Stand podcast. I can't remember, but I remember what he said, and I remember the shit he was doing, right? So he get that big ass payday. He act a fool with it. He said he don't need to box no more. He done with boxing. He's retiring from boxing. He sits out 2 years. When he comes back and he does an interview, right? He says, I sat out of boxing all that time because I needed to rest. Like, I've been fighting my whole career. Like, you know, that was my choice. I needed that layoff. He said he needed to lay off. So what they do? They throw Adrian Broner a bone again. They put Adrian Broner on Showtime, let him main event on Showtime, and give him a goddamn Rudy Poop named Giovanni Santiago that nobody never heard of. What AB do? He go in there and look like some goddamn trash. Lost the fight. They gave him a gift decision. Another thing they did for him. Everybody know AB lost to goddamn Santiago. Everybody know he lost. But what did they do? They said, make sure that y'all get his fight to AB. They had the judges in play, and they made sure that the judges gave that fight to AB. You know what I'm saying? Another favor they did for him. Huh?
As long as AB throw 25 punches, y'all make sure y'all give him a fight.
Right. Make sure y'all give him the fight. They did him another favor, right? Now, after that, see, Adrian Broner would want you to think that he was just inactive all that time after that. Like, he was trying to get a fight, but he was inactive. Negative. And you know how I know? Because Adrian Broner likes to put everything that he does on Instagram. So after that motherfucking Santiago fight, what does Adrian Broner do? He goes on drinking binge, after drinking binge, after drinking binge, after motherfucking drinking binge, and he records it all and puts it on Instagram. What happened? Where was Adrian Broner at several times? In the hospital from alcohol poisoning. You know what I'm saying? And then he's showing what he's eating. He laying up in the bed, drunk every motherfucking night, eating triple cheeseburgers with chili cheese fries, and then waking up the next morning going to the bar. I know.
Let me tell y'all. That's what he was doing. Because Keon followed this. I mean, it wasn't a week that went by where Keon wasn't telling me, Monty, look at this motherfucker Adrian Broner. Monty, look at this motherfucker Adrian Broner. Sending me pictures. It was terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah, so I'm not sitting up here making up shit, right? So he got up to over 200 and some pounds. Man got up to over 200 and some pounds. And that's why he was sitting on the shelf. It wasn't because PBC wouldn't give him no fight. How the fuck what was they gonna give him a fight at heavyweight? They gonna tell AB, you know what I'm saying? You take your 5'5" ass and go fight at heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So then when they finally do give him a fight, they give this man 6, 7, 8. They give this man about 8 months to train. And what does he do? First, he gets on the press conference, right? Because they're doing a virtual press conference. Same shit that they were doing with everybody at that time. He get on the virtual press conference and cuss him out because they got him on the virtual press conference talking about, y'all don't know who I am, man. I'm AB. No. Motherfuckers don't really know who you are they know who you are for being a goddamn fool, but nothing you did in the ring at this point in time, and I'm just keeping it 100, right? He blames the PBC for that. Well, Jermell Charlo, this motherfucker didn't accomplish way more than you have. You know what I'm saying? He winning his fights and got undisputed. He wasn't crying about being on a virtual press conference. Everybody was doing it at the PBC at that point in time, right? But Adrian Broner get pissed off at that. Then Adrian Broner, right before that, they had pushed the fight back. Well, he was crying, talking about they kept pushing my fight back. I've been training for 6 months. Who the fuck trained for 6 months? Well, they should have gave you another 6 months because now he's been training for a whole year and he still ain't in shape, right? I know I fast forwarded. I know I fast forward some, but now he's been training for a whole year. At that point in time, he said he had been training for 6 months, meaning that he had started training in late December or January. We in December already. Look at him right now. He's been training for a whole motherfucking year, right? Omar Figueroa said he pulled out of the fight because he knew for a fact, right, that Adrian Broner was partying and drinking and fucking up all through training camp. Well, when we saw Adrian Broner in training camp, what did he look like, Money?
Motherfucker, Bad Santa, I forgot what that movie was though, but with a big ass pop belly,
right? I mean, so we know that Omar wasn't lying on him because the proof was in his goddamn belly. The proof was in his belly. So they gave him that chance. Now, I was probably one of the only ones that reported this, right? And shout out to my man, Box Talk, right? Box Talk is best friends with Adrian, with Rolly. So he knew a lot of shit that was going on, and of course he knew everything that's going on behind the scenes with Rolly. PBC, after Adrian Broner pulled out of the goddamn fight with Omar Figueroa because he couldn't make weight. That's what it was. It wasn't no mental health. He just did an interview with Brian Custer, and he didn't even stand on that mental health shit that he was talking. He didn't even stand on that shit. He said, "Oh, I mean, all the problems I had, I cured that. I ain't got those problems no more." Yeah, you got a bag. You got a motherfucking bag, right? But anyway,
allegedly,
right. So then they gave him another chance. They was trying to. They sent him a deal, right? An offer. They wanted him to fight Rolando Romero, and they wanted it to be on pay-per-view. You know what Adrian Broner did? He ignored him. Didn't even respond. Now, when Brian Custer asked when asked Adrian Bronner in the interview that he just did about Rolly Romero, Adrian Bronner was like, I don't even pay that guy no attention. Obviously, you don't. You didn't pay no attention when the PBC sent you the offer to fight Rolly on pay-per-view. But now we know why he didn't pay Rolly no attention. Because he was trying to get that deal with BLK Prime. And that's cool. Fine. You turned down a pay-per-view opportunity with Rolly Romero on Showtime to go with BLK Prime. Cool. That's your business. I had no problem in the world with that because that's not the same situation as what Terence Crawford did. But cool. But it's not cool when they give you chance after chance after chance and then you play victim and try to pretend like that you in the same boat that some of these other fighters are in on the PBC. No, they spoon-fed you. They spoon-fed you everything and gave you chance after chance after chance after chance. You got so many chances with the PBC, I lost count. Anybody else would have been dropped his ass off and chunked the deuce. Anybody else would have been dropped Adrian Bronner ass off and chunked the deuce. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. But Money, man, how you feel about just, AB making his rounds and playing victim?
Man, I mean, you hit everything on the head, bro. I'm just enjoying you break down the you know what I'm saying, going down the timeline of this man getting blessed by PBC bigging him up, him praising Al Heyman left to right. Oh, let's not forget about when he shitted on Al Heyman and Steven Espinoza and then came back and apologized because he knew he was on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He know he was fucking up. He know he don't take responsibility for nothing he do, right? These people put you in a great position. Just like if you had more motherfucking opportunities than maybe every motherfucking PBC fight over there in big time fights, getting big ass bags, but because you blow your motherfucking money, you want to blame everybody else for your fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? And now you get up there in age in your motherfucking 30s and you ain't clicking no more like you was back then. Now you want to, they owed me this and they owed me that. And big bro, I would have been gave you your flowers because of what you did for as if, bro, shit don't work like that in this boxing game. Is what have you done for me lately, bro? It's what you can generate and what you can pull in right now. And you ain't generating and pulling in shit like what you're trying to ask for, homie. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do get the opportunities, you fuck them up. Like you said, Keith, you fuck them up. Now you got a 3-fight deal with these people, right? With allegedly a certain number. We don't know if that number true now since we see what's going on with Terence Crawford. So allegedly a certain number. You know what I'm saying? And now we got to see if you can make this first fight with motherfucking Ivan Redcatch. And you better hope you go in there and win it and don't look like a piece of ass even if you do win it on some gift ass shit and the fight be a whole motherfucking dud. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. So like he don't like to take responsibility for his actions and motherfuckers sit up and kiss his ass and cry along with him because they're in a position or some to benefit off his ass. But other than that, bro, we like I'm not taking this motherfucking word for nothing, bro. For nothing. Like a nigga that burnt all their bridges and they want to get mad at you and call you a bitch and a hoe and a hater and you this, that, and all that shit now because, motherfucking help you out so many times. But now when you say no to your ass, you know what I'm saying? Now you everything under the sun. You feel me? That's the type of nigga he is, bro. As good as a dude he is that we rock with his ass, he still got his fucked up ass ways. And he's stuck with that shit. And as a grown ass man, he ain't gonna change. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna change. That's him now. You feel me? You see Al moving Tank, Al moving EJ, the fighters that still, you know what I'm saying, doing something in this game with this dude, but they on their shit. And he see that he fell off his shit. And he's not that top caliber no more. You know what I'm saying? He can't take it, bro. He can't take it. But this is what he did to himself. Even when he got the little deal with BLK Prime, he go out there and say shit like, I was happy for every motherfucker, once they do their thing, and I support every motherfucker. But as soon as I get my little situation going, nobody don't support me or shit. Bro, you got a fucking fight deal. Kudos to you. What you want these people to do? You know what I'm saying? Go on motherfucking Twitter and say, oh, we so happy AB got a 3-fight deal with motherfucking BLK Prime and all. Nah, people ain't got to do all that shit, man. You got motherfucking kids, bro. Be a goddamn man, bro. Quit blaming everybody for your own fuck-ups. That's all you doing. Blaming everybody for your own fuck-ups. You playing the motherfucking sympathy card. Like you say, you want to be the victim so goddamn bad, right? when you did all the fucked up shit in the world. Keep being nice on your motherfucking ass, because we can go down the motherfucking list of where you fucked up, being in jail, doing all type of shit, and then people still stuck around and help your motherfucking ass out. You know what I'm saying? But now you want to call them and degrade these people now and try to diminish their company when you still got big time motherfuckers over on PBC still thriving and still doing great, and you want to position you in, bro. So that's all it look like. It's just jealousy on his behalf and know some, like he like to say, some bitch ass nigga shit. But because they got a little situation going over there, and now you know they trying to be competition now, but they ain't no competition at all. They trying to be competition. Don't nobody know shit about BLK Prime. You don't know how long these motherfuckers gonna stick around. You don't know if the money gonna be solid, if it gonna come through or not. So let's just see how shit go. You know what I'm saying? When things don't go right for his ass over there, and see how he snap out on their motherfucking ass and get the dog on their ass out, and see if they can handle all the problems that PBC put up with his motherfucking ass and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, with his ass, bro, just a nigga playing victim and a nigga just doing nigga shit. That's it. A nigga doing nigga shit. You feel me?
Check this out, man, because I always talk about how if you watch Adrian Brunner train, you can see why he fights the way that he fights, right? Now, look at how this man trains. And just look at this. I'm going to put my phone up here. Let me see if y'all can see it. Hold on. Focus in. Look, he hit the bag 2 times, walking around, bouncing around. He walking around. Hit the bag a couple more times. Watch. Walk around. Way in the back. Hit the bag a couple more times. Walk around. Look, bouncing, walking around. That's not how you train. That is not how you hit a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? He hitting the bag 3-4 times, then he walking around 20 seconds after every motherfucking 3-4 punches he throw. And then people wonder why he don't let his hands go. And then people gonna come up in my shit telling me, oh man, AB gonna let his hands go this time. The nigga don't even let his hands go on the heavy bag. You know, am I lying, money? I've been saying it for years. I've been saying this shit for years. Go and look how he trains, and then you'll see why he don't let his hands go.
Bro.
And then this the man that's saying that you're gonna be champion again at 140, but then you just said when they asked you what weight you gonna fight your next fight, and he said, I want 144, 145. And we supposed to believe that you pulled out of the Omar Figueroa fight because of mental illness and not because you couldn't make weight. Man, I'm gonna leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave him alone.
For real.
So man, let's talk about, you know what I'm saying? And like I said earlier, for those who just came in here, make sure that y'all smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? For all you, you know what I'm saying, for all you coon ass, non-supporting Bud Crop, because if you didn't support the Backyard Mania, right, and if you don't support Terence Crawford lies and the BLK lies and all the shit that they doing, you a goddamn coon, you hate yourself, right? And that's just what it is. If you didn't pay $40 to see that Backyard Mania, you're a coon and you hate yourself. It's self-hate. That's what that is.
Right,
So let's talk about that, right? Let's talk about that, right? So money. The new shit is, like I said, if you didn't support Terence Crawford, if you didn't pay, if you're a boxing fan and you couldn't pay $40 or didn't pay $40 to see Terence Crawford in the Backyard Mania event that they put on, right? You're hated, you're broke, and you're a coon, you're a sellout. That's the word. That's the word I'm hearing in the streets, right? So let's talk about it. It's funny because this is coming from the same people that was complaining about the PBC putting on whack-ass cards and wanting us to pay to watch it on pay-per-view. Once again, like I said, this is coming from the same people that were complaining about not PBC, DAZN, and all of the other boxing entities that was putting on cards that they felt that was whack and making us pay for it. Come from them same people. Right? But now, all of a sudden, we supposed to watch David I've Been Sneezing versus Terence Crawford. We supposed to watch motherfucking goddamn Lil Bootsy and Chris Cyborg fight a 4-round goddamn, I don't know what the fuck that was. They was doing that shit look horrible. We supposed to watch Steven Nelson. I like Steven Nelson. Fight a nigga that sell dope on the corner of goddamn Detroit Ave. But we supposed to watch that. And we not only supposed to watch it and support it, we're supposed to pay for it. Right? Also, if you don't back up the lies and roll with all the lies that have been told, you're a coon and you're a sellout, right? Because if they coming and they telling us that Bud Crawford is making $10 million, well, first of all, nobody asked. Nobody asked how much was Bud Crawford making, because they told us before we even got a chance to even ask. They didn't even give us a chance to ask how much is Bud Crawford making. They came out with the story. Bud Crawford is fighting David I've Been Sneezing out of nowhere. Everybody like, what? And he's making $10 million. Then you got niggas going live. Yeah. BLK Prime. Yeah, Bud getting paid $10 million. And he already got paid 2 months before the fight. Yeah, he already got paid. Matter of fact, they paid him $5 million before the fight even happened. And then they're going to pay him the other $5 million before he even step in the ring. Bud got paid. Bud got paid. Y'all hit my like button. Put $1 in my super chat and refresh the super chat. Hit my like button and refresh my super chat. Put $1 in the chat to refresh my super chat. But so I mean, they told us that they run out. Bud get paid $10 million. Bud get paid $10 million. Okay, cool. I didn't believe it in the first place, but then when the real numbers come out, that Bud was guaranteed $2 million. Like I said all along, I said. What was I saying? I said, man, Bud ain't gonna get more than they ain't guaranteeing Bud no more than $3 million for this shit. I guarantee it. I've been saying that shit the whole time, right? But when the real numbers come out and the numbers show that they lied, I mean, what else is it? A lie is a lie. And then people come out and say that they lied, and people talked about that they lied. Now all of a sudden, you're not supposed to talk about that when they the ones that was talking about how much money that Bud was making in the first place. They the ones that put out the $10 million report when nobody asked. But now we in the wrong and we coons and we sell outs and we should have paid for $40 to see that backyard Mania, right? We in the motherfucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? And we doing all this shit because we not supporting the lie. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't do a whole 360 fucking flip-flops. Nah, I'm the same nigga that I've been ever since I started this shit. And I'm going to keep it 100 straight down the middle. Straight up. Everybody else can do what the fuck they want to do. But you ain't gonna get on here calling motherfuckers sellouts and self-hating. You don't like black people and you know what I'm saying, and broke and all that shit because you don't want to support no bullshit. and because you're not rocking with a motherfucking lie. If you getting paid to lie and to fucking cover up lies and after lie, that's cool. That's your motherfucking business. I don't gotta rock with that shit. That's just what it is. You know? So I mean, if we want to go there, let's go there. And my man USA Red in the super chat, he says, for the refresh. I appreciate you. I needed that refresh. I appreciate you. Salute to you. My man Jay Wash 4 says, just refreshing the super chat. Man, I appreciate you. You know? My man D Anderson says, salute. Where can I get the Southern track you've been banging? Oh man, that's my cousin shit, man. It ain't even really for sale like that. You know, I can't really, you know, I can't. That's shit that he got in his archive. And you know, I mean, it's just been lie after lie after lie. And the thing is, money. So everybody that was running with this lie, did they not think that the truth was going to eventually come out? And then when the truth come out, motherfuckers acting like they losing their minds. Like they ain't never told a motherfucking lie before in their goddamn life. Like that shit just baffles me. Like that shit, like I don't understand that. You knew you was lying. You knew you was telling a lie. And then when the lie come out, you get to acting like you suicidal and shit. Like you just want to go on the motherfucking rampage. You knew it the whole time. My man Jay Miller says, I usually don't support our kind, but here I go. Here you go. You know, none of us do. You know what I'm saying? None of us do because, you know, hey, unless it's a lie, you shouldn't support it. Speaks, my man Speaks says, for the refresh and to refresh myself from my coonness. Right. All y'all, if you didn't pay for that shit, you're coons and yourself and you hate yourself. Straight up.
All right, I think it's Specs.
You hate your own people.
Yeah, Specs, Key.
But I everything boxing. No, I'm playing. Hey. Man, dog head, man.
Yeah, it comes to the point, y'all, where it's like, you see, when you benefiting off something, you know, they try to make the shit more personal than what the fuck it really is. And they want to turn the ties on you as if you did some fucked up, scandalous, shady ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So they want to talk to us, the people, as if we're wrong, right? For not supporting bullshit. You feel me? Now, the ones who wanted to support it, oh well, man, kudos to you, bro. You know, they want to put the narrative out there that motherfuckers gathered together and told people not to buy this fight and things of that. Y'all never not once heard me or everything boxing, my brother Keon, you know what I'm saying, say no shit about, don't nobody go and buy that Terence Crawford fight. Don't nobody go and buy that shit. You feel me? Don't nobody buy that bullshit. Hold on, y'all. Don't nobody go buy that shit. Leave that shit where it's at, and we don't want no parts of it, right? No, we just said we're not paying for it, bro. We just said, you know, it's not something that we go up our little $40 for. Know what I'm saying? That's our choice. That's our choice. That's what we decided to do, right? We never told nobody else not to do that shit. Not once. Not once could you show me where I said, hey, yeah, don't nobody buy that shit, and don't nobody do this, and don't nobody do that.
Good. You good? I don't know what happened to money. But yeah, like he was saying, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not finished, Key. I'm sorry, that was a phone call.
Are you good? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so right, we never told nobody not to buy that shit.
Before you get to cooking, Aisha, thank you, Aisha. Salute to you in that Cash App, Aisha. Much appreciated.
Go ahead, Aisha. Appreciate everybody in the chat too. I see you wearing old school. Yeah, so we never, you can't show me shit where I said nothing about, or Keon never said on this channel, hashtag don't buy Terence Crawford fight, hashtag don't support BLK Prime, hashtag You know what I'm saying? Keep your $40 in your pocket, go do something else with it. We just said we wasn't buying the shit, right? And I was gonna buy it at first, but until I heard my brother Ricky get that real ass spiel, and it was spark. I mean, it was all facts, right? That was all facts, but still, I didn't just play that shit. I could have played that shit overtime and could have went overboard and really stopped some motherfuckers from buying some shit. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker really wanted to play that card, but they want to try to switch the motherfucking script and make it as if we done something wrong, right? For calling out the facts. Like we weren't already saying this shit. You feel me? It'd be a different story we were saying and playing a different tune. Then all of a sudden we just switched up and started saying some other shit like other motherfuckers do. Right? It'd be a different story then. But no, we've been saying this shit, standing on principle, saying that, listen, this shit is some fishy shit, man, and it's fucked up what's going on with these dudes, right? Some felt had stronger opinions than others. You feel me? And we still show love at the same time by not trying to shit on the motherfucker and still like, oh, look, it's just this is this dude Terence Crawford, things of that nature. But when people try to come out here as if they motherfucker Terence Crawford bodyguard now, right? As if that's their little brother and things of that nature, but they didn't stand up and do the same shit. But Bomac said, go stream all of Earl Spence motherfucking fights. Motherfuckers wasn't coons and punk ass motherfuckers then, right? We wasn't sellouts then. You know what I mean? That shit just flew. You know what I mean? And Bomac said this vividly. Oh nah, I ain't watching that shit. I stream that shit. And you had a million motherfuckers running around here talking about they streamed the Earl Spence and the Dennis Ugas fight, which is a motherfucking unification bout for 3 fucking world titles.
You tell motherfuckers to boycott it.
Yeah, boycott it, bro. Boycott it. 1 fight away from undisputed. Your Dennis Ugas, who just beat Manny Pacquiao, who Earl Spence and Terence Crawford wanted, like he said, who Adrian Broner got, right? But Earl Spence is going to fight this motherfucker, who is a threat, right? Even though Earl Spence beat his ass and stopped him, who's way more dangerous than the motherfucker David Avanesian, but they tell you they go stream that and boycott that fight. You understand? You still got motherfuckers talking about, nah, I ain't watch that shit. I ain't pay my money for that shit. You feel me? So when you see shit like that now, when it comes to Terence Crawford, and because the motherfucker had a little position in it or made a dollar off of it, or however you want to put this shit, right? Now we all wrong and we bitch ass niggas, and you know what I'm saying? We don't support our own and we sell out ass coons, and yeah, we
money.
support
Money. Don't forget when Charles Martin and goddamn Luis Ortiz fought. These same motherfuckers was complaining about the PBC putting on Charles Martin and Luis Ortiz because it wasn't no pay-per-view quality fight. The same motherfuckers was complaining about the shit.
Facts. And shout out to Reggie Owens, right? But Reggie did a good ass video where he was saying how motherfucker was hating on Terence Crawford. I'm talking about pushing Terence Crawford in the dirt, right? About how he don't fuck with black media and how he did X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? And how people shouldn't fuck with him and shouldn't support him and things of that nature. But now all of a sudden, they the biggest Terence Crawford fanatic and the biggest advocate for Terence Crawford. And now he can't do no wrong because now he's on a black man platform and things of that nature. As if this ain't the same motherfucker, right? As if this ain't the same motherfucker. But these the same motherfuckers that shit on Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather and shitting on them left to right, back and forth, and things of that nature. Like, cut it out, bro. Cut it out. So at the end of the day, man, listen, it's going to be what it's going to be, right? Terence Crawford still not going to fuck with y'all. Y'all still thinking it's cool, things of that nature. We don't know what Terence Crawford next move going to be, right? We don't know what his next move going to be. And yeah, another thing, where they try to come out, Earl Spence support Terence Crawford, and Earl Spence is not playing with no motherfucker Terence Crawford, and he on his motherfucking ass, period. He made that man lose money. Right? He made him lose money, but y'all so stuck up on this, we taking money from the black man. Well, did Terence Crawford just take money from motherfucking Earl Spence, take money out of his pockets, made him miss a big-ass payday? Huh? Did he just make him miss a big-ass payday so he can feed his family as well? Now he's sitting out from motherfucking April all the way up to next year, 2023, when he could have had a bag in November the 19th, right? Or could have had another bag in the beginning. Right now, a big ass bag with Terence Crawford, and Terence Crawford could have had a way bigger bag than what he got from motherfucking BLK Prime. If you motherfuckers want to get technical and all that shit, so then you just take food out of another black man's mouth, right? So do that make y'all motherfuckers cool for only want to feed one black man and not the other? And y'all want to pay the Armenian and Adrian Broner about to fight David Avenese? Well, no, not what's his name, Key? Ivan Red catch the dick puncher, right? So they want to put
the
money.
dick grabber, the dick puller.
Yeah, the dick puller.
Ivan Nutcatch, the dick puller.
Yeah, they want to put money in the motherfucker Armenian pockets and money in the Russian pockets, right? I mean, sorry, the Ukrainian pockets, right? But they're not putting money in the black man's pockets though. Like, man, quit playing, bro. You Negroes is fake frauds, and y'all out here trying to pull a slick one over motherfuckers because y'all know that shit flop like a motherfucker. Y'all know y'all was liars. Y'all know the facts is finna come out. Y'all know we finna eat y'all motherfucking ass up because y'all want to jump in front of these bullets. So yes, we go eat y'all motherfucking ass up. I don't give a fuck where the bullet land, leg, chest, head, neck, wherever that motherfucker hit at, right? We just shooting these motherfuckers at the entire motherfucking house, right? And we ain't playing no games with none of y'all ass. So if y'all want to try to act like y'all snapping out and that y'all are mad and that a motherfucker did something to y'all and y'all got some shit that y'all can prove that we are in the wrong, then well, let's play ball and let's play game then, because I promise you, bro, we not gonna lose. We not gonna lose. Them motherfuckers want to talk about, oh, well, you know, you guys will never see this and he got this. These motherfuckers been rich. They been rich. Period. So now y'all want to suck dick and talk about what they got and what they making and they feeding they family. These motherfuckers been set. You think they the only rich motherfuckers out here? How many rich motherfucker it is? So let's not try to play that card. Let's not try to do that shit. Try to well they the uppity ups and y'all the motherfucking y'all the broke motherfuckers and the what's the word from back in the days? I can't get it right now, but it's gonna come and I'm gonna bring it back up. But they want to try to play that card up, a motherfucker getting some money and they seeing millions and other people have never seen a million. Bro, don't try to play that card, bro. Please don't try to play that card. Because you're gonna look even stupider saying that stupid ass shit once we finish grilling your ass, bro. You feel me? So you can hold that shit off because we motherfuckers live happy with whatever they got. You can make a happy home with nothing, motherfucker. Loves conquer all. Period. So when you try to play the card of a motherfucker got this and a motherfucker got that, like people are broke or people are struggling or people are suffering, negative, bro. Negative. You feel me? They rich and this motherfucker that's way richer than them. You understand? So at the end of the day, bro, the truth is going to prevail. There's nothing y'all can do about that, and we ain't gonna hold our tongue on shit. And Terence Crawford, you finna get your ass toe up, right? For lying about them motherfucking numbers. BLK finna get toe up for lying about them motherfucking numbers. And everybody else that lied about them motherfucking numbers, they'll go right along with them, bro. But go ahead, Key.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and the point is, right? The point is not what Terence Crawford made. The point is they lied. They lied and they gave us that information when we didn't ask for it. They chose to do that. You feel what I'm saying? They chose to do that. And then they start running with a narrative. It's the suits. It's the PBC. PBC is the reason. Never once put none of the blame on Terence Crawford. No, it ain't the motherfucking PBC. Not if the man said that he was cool with everything and then he agreed to everything. How the fuck is it the PBC? How is it Errol Spence and the PBC fault? You know what I'm saying? First of all, let's just keep it 100. This man is not worth half of what he think he's worth because numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. So they feel that they have to get in front of every story and lie about what he was making. All of that shit, man. Talking about it was 18,000 people in the building. No, it wasn't. That was a lie too. That shit came out, it was 14,000 something. And it's a good number, but my whole thing is, why do you continue to lie and then expect us to roll with these lies? Just keep it 100 and we wouldn't be having these conversations. Keep it funky and we wouldn't even have these conversations. We wouldn't have nothing to talk about. Hey, Terence Crawford took a tune up. He got paid whatever he got paid, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you motherfuckers want to lie and then get mad when the lie comes to light and people call you out on the goddamn lie. When you done told goddamn a million and one lies. Like shit crazy, dog. Shit crazy. So hold on, man. Oh yeah, and so let's not forget, right? Let's not forget. Now Terence Crawford, now Terence Crawford, right, is pro black. Everybody that support Terence Crawford is pro black all of a sudden. But Terence Crawford, the same dude that was a free agent, right? Now on two separate occasions. First time he was a free agent, he had a chance to go work with the black man, Al Heyman, because Al Heyman, the PBC, is a black-owned company. BLK ain't no black-owned company. That's another lie that they told you. You feel me? They telling you lie after lie. BLK is not owned by a black man. It ain't no black-owned company, right? Another lie they told you, but we'll just pretend like they didn't tell you that lie, right? But we know that the PBC is owned, right, by a black man. Majority owned by a black man, right? When he had a chance to go to the PBC, he chose not to because he wanted to go work with Bob Arum, the white man. And these same guys, right, that's calling you a sellout, and now Terence Crawford's so pro-black and all this shit, them same motherfuckers was talking shit about Terence Crawford going fucking with Bob Arum again and not fucking with the black man, Al Heyman. But now we supposed to have amnesia because you done did a whole motherfucking 360.
And yeah, that's the word, my boy, peasant. Yeah, thank you so much, Kirk. Yeah, I want to play like this motherfucker the king and we the peasants. Motherfucker, you know peasants overthrew kings, right? Yeah, so before you start opening up your mouth and trying to play that motherfucking card, yeah, peasants overthrew kings. Remember that shit. Yeah. And the peasants the ones who put the kings in the motherfucking position.
And so I mean, like, we just supposed to forget everything, right? Oh yeah. Well, I'm a roll with the lie master. I'm a roll with the lie master. Motherfuckers is funny to me, dog.
And forget in a couple of months.
Ricky was cooking today, man. Ricky, I was watching Ricky shit, man. Ricky was over there cooking, man. And so Ricky, I sent you a link if you want to hop on here, you know, and get your take. Ricky was over there cooking today.
Yeah, I gotta go check that out. I'm gonna check that out, Rick.
Yeah, Ricky was up in that bitch cooking. And you know, I mean, Terence Crawford has a history of lies. I mean, I don't know how many videos that I've done breaking down. This motherfucker just said this, and now he's saying this, and now he's saying this. Proving to you this man is a liar. Proving that he's a liar. So if you don't want to get behind a liar and support a liar and a motherfucker that's a duck and all that shit, this is boxing. This is the sport where the best supposed to want to fight the best. I can even be petty and go as far as to say, well, Terence Crawford said that if he was Errol Spence, he wouldn't be giving a fuck about the money. He'll fight Errol Spence for whatever because he's that confident in his abilities. It ain't even about money to him. But then when the fight came to his doorstep, it was all about money. But it wasn't about the money when you fought goddamn I've been sneezing. But see, they wanted to this is the story that they put out in the forefront, the lies that they put out when they say, well, Terence Crawford about his money. Terence Crawford, you know, he want to fight Errol Spence, but the money got to be right because Terence Crawford, he ain't going to fight nobody and if the money ain't right. He just got paid $10 million to fight David I've been sneezing. How could he turn that down? That's a lot of money. They offered him $10 million guaranteed up front. Paid him before he even stepped in the ring. How could he turn that down? And then you think, if you're a goddamn fool and you believe that shit, you think you say, damn, well, you got a point. But then when you see, it wasn't 10, it was 2. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't 10, it was 2. Now, if you had came out there and said he getting $2 million to fight David I've been sneezing, then that Terence Crawford's all about his money. You see what I'm saying? Now the story is not, well, they got to treat Terence Crawford right because he's all about his money. He's not gonna step in the ring unless he get millions and millions upon millions with nobody. But then now when you see it, well, you see that, well, he willing to step in the ring with a motherfucking cab driver for a couple million. But when it comes to Errol Spence, it's about the money. Now then, when you look at that, he don't look like the boogeyman no more. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't look like the boogeyman. It's not all the smoke and mirrors that they want you to believe. That's why they came out with that motherfucking $10 million lie. And that's why I've been saying it the whole time. Like Ricky Williams was one of the ones, right? The main one from the beginning that was telling me and everybody else, the fight's not fucking happening. He don't want the fight, right? I was one of the main ones. The first one that was telling y'all he ain't making no $10 million. And this is why he's not making $10 million. And this is why they telling you that he's making $10 million. Just what it is. You know what I'm saying? A lie is a lie. It don't matter how you try to butter it up and who it come from. And I don't have to rock with that shit. I'm a grown fucking man. Money is a grown man. Ricky is a grown man. I don't give a fuck who you are. When Money get on here and he talking some bullshit and I don't agree with it, I tell Money, you're full of shit. I don't agree with you. It will debate back and forth. That's cool. It ain't no you a coon and you broke and you a bitch and all that. If Ricky Williams come on here and say some shit, if me and him don't agree with each other, we disagree with each other. It ain't no, oh, Ricky a coon. He you know what I'm saying? He a sellout now. No. It just is what it is. Ain't no man above the next man. So if you lie, yeah, we gonna call you out on that shit. Straight like that. Get mad if you want to, and I can give a fuck. Joshua Hawkins says, Keon and Money B, appreciate you, cats. You fixing to grab up the new strap season shirt for the holidays. Oh, yeah, you know I got to get that. You know I got to get that. And Knockout, I see you, dog. I see you. And Ricky, man, let me read this super chat, and I'm going to let my man Ricky cook. Joshua Hawkins says, Keon and, I just read that shit. My bad. Had it on the screen. And my man Knockout, what's good? He says, they entire team be lying literally all the time. Seems like being a liar is required to be a part of his team. Right. You know what I'm saying? And if a motherfucker's doing a 360 turnaround, and if people is going to notice that and call it out, bro, you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what you're doing. But Ricky, go ahead, man.
Man, I'm gonna recap it for you, Monty. That way you ain't even gotta.
What's going on, Rick?
I appreciate you.
The panel yours, Ricky. Go ahead. It's yours.
I appreciate you giving me the click, Monty, but you're not gonna have to after this, right? Monty Brown, can I ask you a question, bro?
Yes, sir.
Between Bud and Arrow, who's the challenger?
Bud. Oh, I say neither.
I say it's Bud Crawford. Right? Who got 3 belts and who got 1?
Earl got 3, Bud got 1.
Right? So does that not make him a challenger by default, sir?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. So with that being said, chat, if Bud is the challenger, doesn't the challenger concede to the champion to get what the champ got?
Yep.
Right. We had the perfect example of what somebody with a belt, right, wanted to get something somebody else had, even though they were more popular, more renowned, had better, what's the word I'm looking for? Better visibility. Devin Haney went to Australia and took a shitty deal twice because he wanted to get those straps. He wanted to get those straps. Bud been telling y'all for the last 8 years, I want to be undisputed. I want to whoop his ass. I want to do that. What moves has this man made in any form or fashion to get to these belts? Up to this day.
Not shit at all.
He signed with a company knowing that these companies traditionally don't do business. But when they do, it's just weird how all those fights get made to happen. Tyson Fury versus Wilder. Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd. Y'all name it. Right? This is what they're trying to tell y'all. Listen. If it has to be fair and you're the challenger, there's no point of anybody being a champion.
Did you hear what I said?
If it has to be fair and you're the challenger, there's no point of anybody being champion. The reason why you sacrifice as a challenger is to take what that man got. And I've been telling y'all for years, he don't want what EJ got. He don't want none of EJ, bro. EJ is the one who wants the fight, which is why they keep telling y'all, EJ, you need to do this. EJ, you need to do that, because if you don't do it, I'm not fighting you. This man has nothing to gain by fighting EJ. Nothing except undisputed in 2 weight classes, and he won't do it. This fight is not happening. Get out your feelings. Stop thinking about what you want and how you want to be in Vegas or wherever. This fight is not happening. Y'all say it all the time. It takes 2 to tango. And only one person wants this fight. Money, let's talk about the situation with the money, right?
Uh-huh.
What we've been saying all the time, Money.
That's just a fluke.
Right? So why is it that when he ducked, that's right, I call it what it is, not step away from negotiations. When he ducked Errol Spence, why is it that they were so quick to throw the $10 million number in our face? He getting the biggest bag of his career fighting a bum. BLK Prime got it. But then when it come out, which we all knew because everybody was asking the questions, how a company worth $5 million is able to muster up 10. Not including that, we're talking about other fighters in the event space and things of that nature. Right? But then when it come out, what we've been saying all along, that he couldn't get no 10 million, but just what we said, if he getting 10 million to fight him, hey, by all means, right? Shit. Right? But when it comes out saying that the 10 million ain't real, now they say don't watch his pockets.
Did you hear what I said?
Now they say don't watch his pockets. And instead of acknowledging that the gloves broke, and no matter what y'all say, bro, that fight should have been stopped to replace those gloves. Y'all don't even want to stay the right way. You don't even just want to acknowledge that, hey. But you know what this looked like to me, Monty? Y'all know what this looked like to me, chat? If you go to a particular YouTuber, I'm not gonna give his name. I said it on my channel. Y'all want to know? Go to my channel. This key shit, right? A particular YouTuber put out the bylaws of the Nebraska State Commission that no fighter should be paid before a fight. I need y'all to listen. Listen up, Bud fans.
Did you hear what I said?
That no fighter is paid before a fight. And this man said in public, in front of millions of people, I got paid already. So the commission letting it slide, right? And then we get in the ring with 2 busted gloves when the referee and the commission look at the gloves and they let it pass. That sounds like somebody got paid off to me. To me. in my personal opinion, that y'all in bed with the commission in Nebraska? Was it we wasn't black when we was going in on Tyson Fury for Deontay Wilder?
Mhm.
Was it we wasn't black then? Y'all keep believing this bullshit, bro. People, it don't move like this. It doesn't move like this. Y'all say y'all understand and know boxing. Y'all know it doesn't go like this. This not even about people having their interest. People, hey, you getting paid. Don't nobody care if you getting money, get your money, nigga. But how much money is it that you willing to sacrifice your credibility? How much money is it? Since everybody's so quick to throw numbers around. It don't matter, Key. It don't matter if it was 7 million. Y'all lied. And because y'all lying and because we not black, because y'all want to play the black card, we're supposed to just flow along with your bullshit because you. Bud Crawford did, Monty Brown, Bud Crawford did what he always successfully does. Fuck up the timeline. Fuck up the schedule. Knowing he told y'all with his own mouth when his punk ass stepped away from the table. Well, I hear his mandatory about to be Keith Thurman. So you gonna play me like you didn't know that he had Mandos lined up? Y'all don't see the play? Y'all don't see the play. You know why you can't see it? Because you got somebody that you believe that you down with, that you was cool with, feeding you some bullshit. And that's simply what it is. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You gotta put people where they at. And this is some bullshit. This nigga ain't never, he not fighting Errol, y'all. He not fighting EJ, y'all. It's not happening. He's not gonna fight EJ. Get it out y'all head. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening, y'all. We all want to see it. I want to be, like I said, I want to see Mania in Vegas. I want to see Key in Vegas. I want to see all my people. We sit in the same goddamn area and we cheer this fight on, and whoever the fuck win. But we ain't gonna never see it.
Facts.
We ain't gonna never see it because you can't make a man that don't want to fight you fight you.
I mean, Rick hit a lot of valid points, bro. A lot of valid points. Kids, am I good? The background still fucked up. You muted, Key. Okay, yeah. So
Good now. You good now.
Rick hit a lot of valid points as usual. You feel me? As usual. Like I say, I had to take what he said about that shit when I said I was gonna support, because I was still on the notion of supporting the motherfucking fight until Rick hit me with that motherfucking uppercut and said, and he never said don't do the shit. It was just what he said on why he wasn't doing it. You know what I'm saying? And you never not once heard Ricky on his channel say boycott that shit. Like I said again, nor Key, nor me. So they can't come and try to make it as if niggas try to take money out of Bud pockets to feed his family and things of that nature, because that was not the case, fam. That was not the case. It was just that we seen the bullshit that was going down. And it's like, man, fuck nah, bro. Hell, it's like nigga ain't gonna just spit in our fucking face and still tell us, well, give me y'all money. Because that's exactly what it was. lying to us, spitting in our face, not telling us the truth about nothing. Even with the Earl Spence fight, all the motherfuckers leading up to that shit. And when the facts came out, and Earl Spence blazed his ass on that, people want to overlook and ignore that shit. Just like they want us to overlook and ignore the shit that was going on with BLK Prime and things it is. Nah, it ain't gonna work like that, bro. You feel me? Not when you got real niggas standing on principle, fam. At the end of the day. And that's all it's about, bro. Us, like, this is shit that we've been saying. Listen, we ain't changed our tune up not one time. Me, Ricky, Keon, go back and check the motherfucking archives. Go back and listen to us leading up to this fight. If anything, right, we was giving Bud too much motherfucking credit. Too much fucking credit. You feel me? To what we argue with motherfuckers in the chat, taking up for us motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? But now, if you check what we were saying, we still on course with everything that we were saying. Ain't nothing changed about nothing at all. You feel me? I kept saying, let's wait till December the 11th to let's see what the fuck these numbers look like, and let's see if he get that $10 million. And if he did get the $10 million, then kudos to him, right? Even Bob Earl said the shit. Bob Earl said if the motherfucker get $10 million, then he should change his name to Jesse James.
Right.
Change his name to Jesse James because he just grabbed the shit out these motherfuckers. But they ain't as stupid as we thought they was. You feel me?
And for those in the chat, Ricky, he dropped his link in the chat. I'll pin it. I'll pin the link in the chat. And y'all can go sub to Ricky Williams Boxing. But go ahead, Money.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? They what they showed was them motherfuckers ain't stupid as we thought they was to pass out no motherfucker $10 million because they know they wasn't gonna recoup nothing like that, and everything would have been a failure. Then they would have just been putting on the fucking show just to be putting on the show out their own motherfucking pockets, and you ain't never seen no motherfucker that just wanted to lose millions of dollars to please some motherfucking fight fans. Never. And you'll never find it.
And y'all hit the like button. I know it's a lot of motherfuckers. I know it's a lot of y'all in the background sniffing around and shit, trying to see what niggas is saying. Yeah, we giving it to you raw. Hit the like button. Smash on the like button. The like button free. Get the likes up.
Like I said, Monty, the ugly part is the part that nobody want to acknowledge, right? Bud Crawford robbed the boxing fans of the best fight of the year.
Facts.
We had at the table 2 fighters as close as their prime as humanly possible. At the right place, at the right time to make the fight. And he robbed us of it.
Facts.
Ricky, let me say this, right? I'm glad he said this, right? See, you motherfuckers, you're not that smart. Y'all ain't that smart. And I'm going to show you why you're not that smart. So Smells Like OTR says the whole point was a tune-up. Errol wanted to make Bud rusty. So he says the whole point was for Bud to get a tune-up because Errol wanted to make Bud rusty. Okay, well, let's talk about that. So is Bud, because see, y'all think the fight going to happen. I don't think the fight is going to happen, period, right? But let's say the fight happening, right? So is Bud... Now he's saying that he wants to be back in the ring in April, no later than May, right? And so that y'all assume that he's talking about Errol Spence, even though he didn't say his name, right? So does that mean that Bud is want to get Errol Spence rusty? Just ask it. Because you go into May or April, that means that Errol Spence has been out of the ring for a year or longer. So is it the same thing? I'm asking you. Because Errol Spence can't fight in late February or early March and then turn around and fight Bud in April or May. So for Smells Like OTR, is it the same motherfucking thing? Since you wanted to say that Errol Spence was trying to make Bud rusty. So Bud must be doing the same thing now. Fucking idiot. Yeah, man. Dudes ain't too bright.
Every excuse they use, bro, was a distraction. Like I told y'all, at first, what was it at first? Transparency, right? Then it was, I want to be treated fair, right? Then it was, they was trying to fuck me, right? Mm-hmm. And then it was, and then you go after the fight get made and he walk away from the table, he getting 10 million. Now all the people that was saying that.
Don't forget about the date, Rick.
Huh?
Don't forget about the date.
Right, the date. Right, he wanted to fight this year. Right, but then after that, when they throw the $10 million in your face, then all these channels, oh, now the tune-up's out the way. Now the tune-up's out the way. So did he need a fucking tune-up or not?
Okay.
He needed a tune-up because he was gonna get, because if he fought that man, he was gonna get tuned the fuck up.
Exactly, bro.
See, but this is what they'll say, Monty. Oh, it's EJ. He don't need no tune-up.
Right.
Right? Y'all, again, EJ do everything, and y'all expect EJ to do everything while Bud does shit. He's a fucking challenger, bro. When y'all start worrying about how challengers get fucked, y'all say, hey, eat your shit sandwich and take it from the champ. Take it to the champ. Did any of y'all give a fuck how much Andy Ruiz got when he was in there against Anthony Joshua? Did y'all give a fuck how much fucking Kell Brook got when he fought Terence Crawford?
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Wait, hold on.
What about
you said that, Ricky? I'm glad you brought Anthony Joshua up. Because if y'all remember, right, when Anthony Joshua was fighting Andy Ruiz, right, they came out with a lie saying that Anthony Joshua was making $80 million. $80 million. When we found out it was a lie and we put it out there, it said that, you know, Eddie Hearn and them lied that Anthony Joshua wasn't making no motherfucking $80 million. Anthony Joshua himself did an interview and said, I'm not making nowhere near that, right? And when we talked about that, how they lied saying that Anthony Joshua was making $80 million and he wasn't making nowhere near that, didn't get nowhere near that, was we coons and sellouts then? Because I didn't hear none of them niggas saying that we was coons and sellouts then when we brought that to light. I'm just saying.
Hell no. And then the situation with Terence Crawford, when Keith Thurman said, oh, let me get a tune-up and then we can fight next. Oh, why you need a tune-up? We can fight now. Come on, man. Y'all walking contradictions, bro. It's terrible.
And Keith Thurman had been out of the ring 3 years and shit.
3 motherfucking years.
And Keith Thurman tell him, well, let me get a tune-up and we can fight in June. Well, why you need a tune-up? Nah, we can fight now. It's now or never. But this your boogeyman, though. Mm-hmm. That's y'all boogeyman. That's y'all hero.
Yep.
And every build-up, every interview, yeah, but you know, it's still the same. I want to beat Errol Spence ass. I want the Errol Spence fight. It's still the same, right? Even in a little article. Yeah, you know, we was everywhere. Errol Spence was nowhere to be found. But the objective is still the same. I want to whip Errol Spence ass. So then you beat the man. You get a chance to fight him, and you don't say nothing, right? You don't even bring up the man's name after you whip the dude ass. Not one time. Not even in the post-fight interview. You don't say the man's name not one time.
Now let me touch on something. You know what I'm saying? And Ricky Williams, he blessed me with it because I didn't even know, right? These numbers. So let's talk about it. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about it, so get mad if you fucking want to. Terence Crawford, 2 million, right? 70% of the pay-per-view share, 6 million including pay-per-view share. Okay. Now, pay-per-view back-end money, so his guaranteed purse was 2 million, right? The back-end money, right? Pay-per-view is back-end money. How they know how much he gonna make on the back end? I'm just asking. How do they know how much he's gonna make on the back end? And how do you make a back end? My opinion, that shit couldn't have did no more than 10,000 pay-per-view buys.
The rumored number is 15,000, and they're saying that's over projections.
So 15,000 pay-per-view buys is the rumored number. So if they said 15,000, it's probably 10,000 at $40. How the fuck is that $4 million back end? How? I was asking. The numbers don't add up. The numbers do not add up. 2 million sound a lot more valid to me. And now remember what else they lied. Let's talk about what else they lied about. They said that David I've been sneezing was gonna make $5 million. They said he was making $5 million. Facts. That's what they said. He's making $5 million. Terence Crawford making 10. He making 5. Well, the numbers come out and they said his guarantee was 400,000. So if that's not a lie, what is? Is that the definition of? I mean, it sounds like a lie to me.
Hell to the yeah, that's a lie.
But we're not supposed to talk about that.
But they know we was gonna talk about it, bro. Because
about that, right now we coons and we self-hate and we some, you know, we broke and all that other shit.
Yeah, man. I'm saying trying to put a jacket on us that don't fit, bro. When us 3 niggas up here is the coolest 3 niggas on this motherfucking internet, bro. We gonna give it up how we give it up. We gonna keep it true. We gonna keep it real if we fuck with you, right? No disrespect, no hate, or none of that shit. But we gonna call it how we see it, bro. We gonna call it how we see it, and they know this. That's the difference. Like, that's the crazy part about it. Like, they know this. They know this is what we've been talking about. We're gonna continue to talk about it. If you go down Ricky motherfucking timeline, you go to see that everything adds up with what Ricky's saying right now, and he ain't step away. You go down Key timeline, you go down my timeline, and like I say, we was waiting for December the 11th, bro. We was waiting. If you go look at some of my shit, you'll hear me say, listen, bro, I'm just waiting for December 11 to hit, bro. December 11 go tell it all. What if it was 10 million? What if he got X, Y, and Z? You know what I'm saying? It's going to tell it all, bro. You feel me? And then when the shit come out and it turns out to be exactly what we said it was going to be, you think we not finna get on this motherfucking clown and turn this motherfucker up because they fucked us up out of the biggest fight in boxing, like Ricky say. They fucked us the fans, bro. They fucked us the fans. Like, I mean, Terence Crawford said out his own mouth, this is the best time for the fight to happen. Go do your research. He said it. This is the best time for the fight to happen. It gets no better than this. For all the marbles, we both in our prime. You know what I'm saying? And they want to keep bringing up, oh, well, you know, that's more than what they gave him. It's more than what PBC offered him. Negative. No, it's not, bro. He negotiated for what the fuck he got. Come on, bro. He negotiated for what he got, and he had to be okay with it, bro. He was okay with it. All he had to do was sign a contract and believe in his motherfucking self. And you can't tell me that y'all gonna believe way more in the back end of a David Avanesian fight than the back end of an Earl Spence fight. Ain't no way in hell you can sit up here and tell me that you thought that David Avanesian and they back end, because that's exactly what they waited on, was better than the motherfucking Earl Spence back end. And we don't see Earl Spence complaining about nothing. They keep talking about, well, you know, Boyd wanted X, Y, and Z. He wanted this, you know, but Earl Spence ain't complaining about nothing because he know the money is going to be there. He know it. He said it, right? I looked up the numbers, and, you know, it was exactly what I've been getting, and, you know what I'm saying, we're going to get a little bit more. So I was cool with it. You was the one trying to figure out what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, you wanted with your business. You was trying to figure out shit. I was A-okay, bro. So Earl Spence knew the money was gonna be there. So you gonna tell me Earl Spence money was gonna be there, but Terence Boyd Crawford money wasn't going to be there? Come on, man, stop the bullshit. So Al Heyman to tell him that, oh well, Earl Spence is gonna make 8 figures with or without you, but you're not gonna make the 8 figures. We just up here just saying 8 figures just to be saying that shit. Stop playing games with us, bro. We too motherfucking smart for that. We too intelligent. You too intelligent to try to play on our intelligence because you know. You feel me? Like I say, niggas just in their feelings and they feeling fucked up because the truth came out and that shit was a flop. They know it was a flop. You know what I mean? You got cats out here trying to, oh man, you know, I enjoyed it. And I did. Okay, if you enjoyed it, kudos to you, fam. Kudos to you. But there's a lot of people out here saying that it was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The fights was off and all that shit. But we not kicking that shit up the ass. We talking about what we've been saying we was going to talk about. The falsification that y'all put out there, the man got $10 million, right? He ducked Earl Spence for that little cheap shit when he could have made way more than what the fuck he made December. Well, fighting this motherfucker, because according to him, he got $5 million up front and he got his other $5 million the week of the fight. Not after, the week of. Come on, man. Quit playing with us, man.
Like I said, man, this fight ain't never happening, bro. Everybody might as well just get it out their head, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Rick. I'm with you. Like, I'm not like, you feel me? Like, we gonna see where Earl Spence next move gonna be, and Earl Spence ain't gonna make his next move to after December the 17th, because he don't want to shit on his fighter, Frank Mort, because that's the type of boss that he is, right? He want to give his fighter all the recognition in the world. He don't want to, you know what I'm saying, take no spotlight off of him. He gonna let Frank have his spotlight with Michelle Rivera, because that is a good fucking fight. And then after that, he gonna make his move and tell us what he gonna do after that, bro.
Now, I just want to know, right? Why would anybody that has any type of common sense think that a company that just came on board putting on their first event that nobody even knew about the app was going to pay Bud, right? That's never made $10 million in his whole entire career, right? To $10 million to fight a goddamn cab driver and then pay the cab driver that he fighting $5 million. Why would anybody even believe that? That's like, that really gets me every time I think about that shit. Like, why was people running around even believing that he was gonna make that? Make it make sense. Who comes into a business and says, okay, I'm willing to lose I'm willing to lose 8 mil. I'm willing to dish out 8 mil to lose 8. For what? Just to say that we had Terence Bud Crawford on the card before?
One fight.
Like what? Like that shit don't even make no sense if I try to make it make sense.
It's because Bud and Blue Blood said it. For if we're gonna be honest with you, that's why people believe it, because they said it.
Facts.
Y'all sit up here and y'all want credible sources, but the only credible sources y'all get is from the people who the only people who really got something to gain in an entire matter.
Facts.
Bro, that's just like money coming out, right, and saying, you know what? Shit. EJ, man, he finna fight Errol Spence finna fight Ivan Redcatch. Broner, he couldn't make weight. Errol Spence, he gonna fight Ivan Redcatch, and they finna pay EJ $15 million to fight Ivan Redcatch. The PBC finna pay EJ $15 million to fight Ivan Redcatch. Is people gonna believe that shit? Come on now, like, let's just use common sense.
Facts, bro.
Nobody goes into any business ventures to lose money, knowing that they're gonna lose money. 8 million, so yeah, it's cool. I just lose 8, and this is from a company that's been bankrupt over 11 times. From a company that's been bankrupt over 11 times.
And my question is this: what make any other source more credible than others? Right? So when Bud told you what supposedly happened, was that speculating? Was that speculation? No, it was gospel because it came from Bud, right?
Right. It was law.
Right? Because Bud's been such a trustworthy fighter and businessman. Right? Even though him and Bomac not together because for whatever reason. When they told you they was trying to get the Manny Pacquiao fight, but then it came out that they really did, that they turned the fight down, right? Right? When he told you ain't no such thing as the side of the streets, but then at his own mouth in these recent interviews said he understood what the side of the streets was.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying he agreed to everything, but the fight didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
His old cap said it was transparency, but then when he get the fight locked in and he take away from the table, it's, oh, this tune-up is over. Now you can head out after Errol Spence. How before every interview, even though he was fighting David Avanesian, he never spoke that man up. He was talking about Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo. But then when it get to the night of the fight, when you have the supposedly eyes of the world on you, you know what? I'm a free agent. I want to make the big fights.
Let's hope we can make the. I'm going back to the drawing board. Let's hope we can make the big fights happen in the near future. What type of shit is that?
I got you, Knockout. I'm gonna send you the link right now, Knockout. I got you.
What type of shit is that?
I've been telling y'all, Bud's a duck. He's been a duck. He's been a duck since he was knee-high to a goddamn grasshopper. The fuck y'all mean? He's a duck. You know how you know who Bud ain't gonna fight? He's saying their name. He keeps saying Jermell Charlo. He ain't gonna never fight him. He keeps saying Errol Spence's name. He ain't gonna never fight him. I guarantee you the next fight he got is against somebody he ain't never talked about.
Facts.
Y'all ever heard this nigga talk about David Avanesian? When did y'all ever hear him talk about Kell Brook before the fight? Y'all know y'all didn't hear him talk about Sean Porter because he told Sean Porter, hey, chill out, homie, chill out.
Facts.
Now you're starting to make me mad. He told that shit.
Lame ass niggas, man. Fuck out of here. Y'all keep believing that goofy shit if y'all want to. Keep believing that goofy shit, bruh. Y'all man move funny. He been moving funny.
He wants to fight everybody over on the PBC, but then he don't want to do no business with the PBC. Make that shit make sense. He don't want to do no business with the PBC, but calling out everybody that's over on the PBC.
Exactly, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Well.
He's happy with it. I see Sheena, the Queen Sheena in the building.
Knowing that shit ain't gonna take place.
Yeah, I mean, he knows that because once he fight one of them dudes, he's going to get exposed. And his ego is too big to take an L like that. That's just what it is. He's not afraid of physical hand-to-hand combat. He's afraid of taking an L. He don't believe in himself like he wants y'all to think that he believe in himself. Because if he did, he would have been got in the ring with the best competition. I mean, he doubted himself against Sean. They had to make him fight Sean Porter. They made him fight Sean Porter.
The beautiful queen just sent me something saying, look, I just got sent something. It's saying BLK Prime put out a tweet that said, fighters and vendors will receive all monies owed after revenue from gate pay-per-views and sponsors are accounted for. Please be patient with us. We're a new operation. Yeah, somebody about to get fucked. Oh, shit.
But Bud got paid his $10 million before he ever stepped in the ring.
Man.
What's up with it, Knockout?
Hey, what's good with you, bro? What up, Money? What up, Rick? How y'all doing, bro?
What's up, man? What's going on?
What your coon ass got to say, Knockout? Right. Your sellout ass got to say.
Look, bro, did what I got to say. Y'all doing y'all thing and really going in on Bud. But I'm finna go in on a totally different angle that I ain't hear y'all about up. That's why I wanted to come up because I don't want you to repeat what y'all saying. So this message, you'll know who because you was doing this shit. So if you did this shit, right, and you're doing it right now, then this is for you. You ain't got to worry about who I'm talking to or is he talking to this person. I'm talking to all of y'all. And if you want it, you can get it, bro. Y'all know I'm not hard to find. But this is what I find funny, bro. And this is what I find myself thinking about today, right? So when it was Spence and Ugas, and I started hearing all these narratives about Spence gave Ugas 50-50. And Spence gave Ugas the 50-50, and they was doing a 50-50 split. And if he gave Ugas 50-50, then he ducking Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So he need to give Bud that. How you gonna give Ugas 50-50 but not give Bud 50-50? It is so fake. It is so fraudulent. It is so just hypocritical for all the people that was pushing that bullshit to now all of a sudden now you care about the credibility of an article, right? Now all of a sudden you want to do your research and shit when they're telling you that your man's only got $2 million. Right? Now all of a sudden you care about that type of shit. But when people such as myself was breaking it down to you and keeping it real with you and saying, look, bro, that shit don't make no sense. This article say 50-50, but it's saying that Earl got this money and Bud got this money, and that shit don't add up to 50-50. And I explained to you in detail why it don't add up, and you still tell me that that's not enough proof, and you just continue to run with Earl gave Ugas 50-50. Now you fast forward to today, those same publications, right? Essentially Sports, Total Sportal, them same bullshit publications. Now they telling you that your man's only got $2 million for Ugas, or only got $2 million for Avenesian. I mean, now all of a sudden, since it's your man's, since you a fanboy of his, since you build your whole platform and you build everything you do in the chat and everything you do in comment sections, now all of a sudden, since it's painting him in a negative light, now all of a sudden you care about where the journalist is from. Now all of a sudden you care about previous articles that the journal has written before. Now all of a sudden you care about how the numbers look and how they add up and how they don't add up. Now you care about that shit. But not more than 2 or 3 months ago, you didn't give a damn. You just saw some shit that painted Earl Spencer in a negative light, and then you just ran with the shit. And you was cool with it. No interest in facts, no interest in data, no interest in anything that got to do with the truth. And that's why I have a lot hard time dealing with this up on this panel right now. Because I'm gonna tell the truth regardless. That's why you don't see me making fucking Terence Crawford purse videos and he got this and he got that. Cause I don't fucking know. And the shit didn't look right to me when I read it. Just like it didn't look right when I read the shit about Earl Spencer and Urdinas Ugas. But I get to do that because I'm all the way consistent and I'm all the way solid with my stances. And my stances, they end up aging like fine wine. And a lot of y'all should be aging like milk, bro. But y'all fake, bro. All y'all. And just so it's clear, anyone that was pushing Earl Spence and Ugas 50-50 narratives, anybody, bro, from any channel, anywhere, any comment section, anyone that was pushing that shit. But now today, you're saying that people need to do their research, and we gotta look shit up, and we gotta make sure when the report comes that Terence Crawford got way less than $2 million. Anyone that is doing that right now, you are fake, you are fraudulent, and you are a straight sucker, bro. 100%. You can't convince me otherwise. And that's all I wanted to get up here and say, man. I'll let y'all get back to it. I'm gonna hop back in the chat. Shout out to all my bros. Y'all sub to their channel and support the content. I appreciate y'all, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know that's what they gonna do. I don't give a fuck if it's Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, or whoever it may be. If you get the line and shit, I'm going to call it out. I'm gonna keep the same energy for everybody. Just is what it is. But I would like for for all y'all that's still holding on to that he made $10 million and he didn't lie. I want somebody to make a video or something breaking that down to me, how he made $10 million. How they willing to pay him $10 million and David, I've been sneezing $5 million and everybody else on the card and come out on top. Just saying. And sell goddamn 10,000 pay-per-view buys. Because if they told you it was 15,000, it was probably really 10,000 or less. And then sell motherfucking tickets on Groupon.
Facts. I'm out, Key, man. Y'all take care, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, bro. All right, money.
Yes, sir. Ricky.
All right, my boy Rick.
Man.
Yeah, make it make sense like you say, bro. If y'all can come up here and tell us, like you say, how they reaped all the benefits and generated all what they say they generated off of what they sold, and that's why they keep trying to talk about the crowd and how many people was in attendance to try to throw us off. Oh wow, he had X amount of people in the building. It was a sold out building. Like he's doing this and he's doing that, and he got Omaha on his back, and he's doing if he's doing all that shit. How come he wasn't pulling in them numbers before? You feel me? Of course, if you go to Omaha and they're giving tickets away, yes, it's going to be a little packed out, event, right? You can put 12,000 motherfuckers in the building and it'll feel like it's mayhem in that motherfucker. That's a lot of noise getting made. You feel me? But like I said, when we up in Earl Spence shit, we got 40,000 plus in that motherfucker. It don't compare. But still in all, Omaha don't support them like that, bro. They don't. Yeah, they come out to the fight. That's cheap, but them numbers ain't adding up. You know what I mean? The man had 4 pay-per-views now, and none of them motherfuckers ain't do over 200,000 buys. Not even close. You feel me? Not even close.
My bad. I forgot to read this super chat. My man, Akilo Netter says, good shit. They can't pry Spence name out of Bud's mouth. Well, shit, he didn't even know who Errol Spence was. You know what I'm saying? After his fight, before his fight, it was Errol Spence, Jamel Charlo, Errol Spence, Jamel Charlo, Errol Spence. He didn't even know who the fuck Errol Spence was after the fight, though.
Yeah, bro. Using Earl Spence name and Jamel Charlo name and the PBC to continue to build up that motherfucking BLK shit. You know what I'm saying? Just it's still the same. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him, and this, that, and all that shit. Don't nothing change. I still want the fight, And now all of a sudden, the man asks them straight up and down, "Is Earl Spence next? I'm a free agent, and what the fuck a free agent got to do with anything, bro? It had nothing to do with nothing. Do you want Earl Spence next? Yes or no? You know what I'm saying? No matter if you're a free agent or not. Even if you was on with a promotion company, it's Earl Spence next. You know what I'm saying? Because he been next all the time. You was with motherfucking Bob Arum, you want a free agent. You want the fight, let them tell it for 5 to 6 years. You know what I mean? So come on, man. We all see the bullshit that's getting tossed around and how he used that man's name to try to make a dollar off of it and shit like that, bro. But now that he free, he ain't got a fight lined up. Now he going back to the drawing board, and hopefully, y'all, we can make the big fights happen in the near future. Come on, man. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out.
Who do you see? But what do you see him doing next? Like who do? Because like I said, it ain't Errol Spence. Who you see him fighting next? What do you see him doing next?
Like I said, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like I really feel like Oscar De La Hoya is gonna try to, in some type of way, get in with Terence Crawford, and this is something that he probably gonna like, bro. Go over there and fuck with Oscar De La Hoya in the zone. You feel me? There's a lot of fighters over there that he can just go beat the fuck out of, right? Make some money, and they try to build up the Virgil Ortiz fight with Terence Crawford, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the next big name he gonna try to look at is Virgil Ortiz, bro. I really feel like that. I really feel like Oscar De La Hoya. You already talked about. Oh, thank you, bud, for saying what you're saying about Al Heyman. I'm gonna come out. I ain't came out and said shit about Al Heyman yet with this coach sniffing ass. I would love to work with Bud Crawford, and so that's why I say, like, when you see the zone, you see Golden Boy, they can give him a home for the next 3 to 4 years or for the rest of his little career. You know what I'm saying? They'll try to pick his ass up. He already good with Ak and Barack. We see that, bro.
Nick J, I was thinking the same shit. Blair Cobb. I was thinking the same shit. I said, motherfucker, watch this nigga fight Blair Cobb and shit. Because, Blair Cobb already talking shit. They going to try to make that a thing.
That's possible, bro. And I can see it happening on the zone. You feel me? He a man with no land right now. I can see that happening on the zone, bro. Him going over there fucking with Oscar De La Hoya, getting a little joint promotion in with him and the zone like Devin Haney them had, right? Let's see if he that smart, right? And then try to fuck around, on the zone and do things like that. Man, we talked to a few of his cousins. His cousins ain't talking about shit. They don't run nothing. Them niggas, they be speaking out of turn.
Y'all hear his cousin call in on champ side. No, I didn't hear it, but I didn't hear that shit.
Yeah, we done whipped his cousin's ass up and down the street. He silenced them niggas.
Yeah, they ain't talking about none. All of them some motherfucking Bernies. You know what I'm saying? But see, so you got Ortiz beating Stanionis? Because that's gonna be a tough fight. Because they both gonna stand there and be trying to bang it out and kill each other.
Man, that's gonna be a motherfucking slanger banger. You feel me?
Stanionis, he showed he got a chance. Stanionis, one thing I see the better fighter all around is Virgil Ortiz to me. But the way they fight is a stylistic matchup. You know what I'm saying? Both of them can win because Stanionis, he showed me he got a better chin. Then Virgil Ortiz, he got hurt by who was it? He got hurt by both Hooker. Really got hurt bad by Mean Machine
and Hooker, yeah. He get cracked every time he won in big fights, bro. His ass get hit, so it's like you got to be mindful. And then the thing about him, Keith, is when he get hit and he get hurt, he don't try to wrap up. He don't try to get himself back together. He do the worst thing that you can do as a fighter when you hurt, Keith.
Go straight forward at you.
Go straight forward and try to fight back and hurt you. And if you do that shit against Stanionis, boy, yeah, buddy. So I can't just say, do I edge him? Yes, right? Because of what you said. I feel like he's a better all-around fighter. But do I think he just beat Stanionis? Nah, I don't, bro. And I got to hit Richard Schaefer, though. We're going to talk about that fight. But, I don't think he just beat him. I think it's going to be a hell of a strong fight. I think it's going to be a bloody fight. You know what I'm saying? But he got to be careful against that motherfucker, Emmanuel Stanionis, bro.
And and then after Stanionis, if he do beat Stanionis, I could see Bud fight him or Blair Flair, somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? And from what I saw, I'm just being honest. From what I saw, hey, that's a very dangerous fight for Bud Crawford. Very dangerous fight for Bud Crawford. He going there with Ortiz. Because
I thought
man,
you were
Bud
say Bloody Fleur.
he ain't been cracked by nobody that can hit like that.
Hold on, Key. When you said I thought you were say Bloody Fleur was a very dangerous. I was like, Key, what the fuck is you over there smoking, cuz? Right, okay, I got you.
He'll walk through Bloody Fleur like some goddamn motherfucking wet tissue paper. But I'm talking about Virgil Ortiz because Bud ain't never been cracked by nobody like that. Now to me, he's a better, I don't know, bro. Like, he a better all-around fighter than Virgil Ortiz, for sure. Bud is, right? But Virgil Ortiz, when you just take all the other elements out of it, right? Virgil Ortiz is a hell of an offensive fighter.
Hell of an offensive fighter, bro.
And he can crack like a motherfucker. So he catch Bud in his goddamn, he catch Bud. Bud might go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I got Bud winning that fight, though. I do got Bud winning that fight, but I'm just saying that's a dangerous fight. Now, if he fights Virgil Ortiz, that'll be by far the best, to me, the best opponent that he's been in the ring with, because to me, Sean Porter wasn't in his prime. You cannot tell me that you was ready. You already knew that you was retiring after this fight. And then have your daddy tell me that you wasn't doing nothing. You wasn't doing most of the shit that you usually do. That you was getting into it because you with your pops, because you didn't want to do what he was telling you to do in training. And then have your daddy say that he already knew he was going to throw in the towel before the fight even happened. And then for me to think that Bud got in the ring with the best version of Sean Porter, the same nigga that was doing color commentating and falling asleep at the goddamn panel, right, doing the same time he was supposed to be in training camp. Nah.
And let me say this, Key, just for the record, so they won't try to run around this motherfucker and say, oh, you see, they just hating on Bud. They said Virgil Ortiz and knocked Terence Bud Crawford out. I got Terence Bud Crawford knocking out Virgil Ortiz, so don't get to running with no narratives around this motherfucker. But go ahead, Key.
Yeah, I got him stopping Virgil Ortiz too, but it's just because I think that Virgil Ortiz, he showed that he got a suspect chin. But both of them got a suspect chin. So to me, that's a hell of a fight. I'd love to see that fight. That's a fight that if Bud took that fight, I would pay for that fight. I'll pay to see that shit.
Yeah, me too.
I paid to see him fight Sean Porter.
Me too.
But I'm a sellout and I'm a coon and I'm broke and I you know what I'm saying, I hate my own people because I didn't want to pay to see that goddamn backyard Mania show that they put on this past Saturday.
Right. Backyard dumpster crash. That's what it was. The backyard dumpster crash.
You know what I'm saying?
No name on there that was valid.
None at all. What Soda Pop motherfucker, they had the dude Jeremiah Milton fighting Soda Pop Penske and shit from Mike Tyson knockout. Well, I'm dead serious. They had motherfucking Chris Cyborg fight NBA Youngboy.
I thought you said Lil Boosie, bro.
Nah, that motherfucker looked like NBA Youngboy before the dreads and shit, really. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm telling y'all, because I was looking, I said, yeah, this motherfucker looked like Lil Boosie, but he looked more like NBA Youngboy.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? And then your co-main event, like I said, the co-main event was 4 rounds.
Right, bro.
And we supposed to pay to see that shit.
Who Steven Nelson fight a drunk Keith from around the corner, couldn't get in the ring?
Steven Nelson, you know what I'm saying? Steven Nelson fought a local wino and shit. Motherfucker, local wino from Detroit Ave and shit. That motherfucker came in with a suit from that motherfucker came in with a goddamn silk rayon shirt, some baggy slacks and shit, like he jumped straight out of a 1995 hot tub time machine. And salute to dude. I don't want to talk bad about dude, you know what I'm saying? But he was shot, dog. He couldn't even hardly get over the ropes. He almost fell straight on his face trying to get in the ring.
Oh shit, man. They want us to believe that was a motherfucking $20 million, a $20 million cohort.
Right.
Oh shit.
Talking about you broke if you and you a coon and this and that if you didn't pay I mean it was only $40. I don't give a fuck. That shit was fucking $5.99. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. That shit was $5.99 like motherfucking Fred Hawthorne's movie skit he put out.
Go buy
I
me a
said,
motherfucking.
for that shit, dog.
Go buy me a motherfucking $5 t-shirt with my $5 shit. Oh shit, cuz.
Oh shit, man.
It's crazy though, bro. Like what the fuck do y'all think? Like, and then they went like they really snapping out though. And we went too far. Because we talking about the fake ass lies that they put out there about the numbers. We still talking about boxing though, right? We ain't getting personal on this, man. How are we getting personal, y'all? Please, please, please. Somebody enlighten Money Brown and everything boxing. How the fuck are we getting personal talking about the payment that a man got after a boxing fight after we've been knowing or we've been talking about this same shit, close the door, hurry up. After we've been knowing and talking about purses of every other fighter of what they received and what they didn't get. Like we've been breaking up purses on fighters. So how is that getting too personal and going outside by saying that Terence Crawford lied about the $10 million and BLK Prime lied about him receiving $10 million. So if those numbers aren't true, that he didn't receive $2 million and then getting 70% of the back end money, the pay-per-view, then come out and show proof. Come out and show proof that he got the $5 million up front, he got the $5 million the week of the fight. And then we'll go to the whatever that motherfucking boxing rule was, 006, that said that no contestants or whatever they put in that motherfucker should get paid before no fight. You know what I'm saying? So show us that that's true. And I ain't trying to be a police ass nigga, but the facts are the facts, and this what's out there right now. You know what I mean? Come on, man. We going too far and we getting too personal because we said that this motherfucker lied about some shit that he lied about.
And y'all refresh the super chat. Put $1 in the super chat and refresh my super chat.
Please refresh the super chat, y'all.
I just
tried to
refresh the super chat.
I just tried to super chat and they won't let me super chat, y'all. Refresh the super chat, people.
Nick J say he should have never opened the can by telling what his purse was. He didn't have. He said she say he didn't have to say anything. Just that he had a better deal for a tune-up. That's what it's all about. He needed a tune-up.
Let me touch on that, Key.
That's exactly what I was saying, Nick J.
Let me touch on that, Key. Let me touch on that. No, Nick J. Love, listen. That's what's the whole reason they tried to play us off. That's what they tried to do to throw us off on why he ducked Earl Spence. The $10 million was the biggest headline that they kept using. Every time you say something about Terence Crawford ducking Earl Spence, oh, but he getting $10 million. Oh, PBC didn't offer him shit. Oh, he getting $10 million against the fight BLK Prime. BLK Prime doing this. So every time you say something to contest that, why the fuck is he not fighting Earl Spencer? Why he fight David Amnesia? The biggest thing they will use is the $10 million. That was the headline, right? You got motherfucking Clarissa Shields coming out saying, shit, if they would have offered me $10, the Savannah Marshall fight would have had to wait as well. You got Earl Spence saying, okay, if they offer him $10 for that shit, right? Okay, we understand, bro. Go get the easy 10, but just don't come over here fucking with us and wasting our time. Bob Earn, wow, if he get that shit, he's Jesse James. Everybody looking like, damn, they got $10 million for that shit. Like what the fuck? They, you know what I'm saying? So that was the big situation of why he was supposed to get away with fighting a C+ fighter who didn't deserve a fucking opportunity to fight for a world title at all, right? And that's what everybody come out and trying to cover his ass for. But then when it come out that he didn't get the 10 and we turn this motherfucking ass up, right? Now we some coons and bitch ass niggas and we boycotted the fight and we everything under the sun and everything but a child of God because we've been saying if we come out he didn't get that $10 million, we go fire his ass up. And that's exactly what we're doing. But they couldn't come out and say that he was only getting this little payment to fight Earl Spence because they know right then and there it would have showed that he wanted no smoke with Earl Spence, because now we know that if you only got $6 million to $5 million, that you was definitely go oversee that shit fighting Earl Spence, and you damn sure was gonna make more than 10 million fighting Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't come out and just, oh, you know, he got way more to fight a tune-up than fighting Earl Spence, because that's not true. So they had to put something out there extravagant and put that motherfucking headline out there, the $10 million. Even motherfucker Brian Custer was like, it's shown that you're getting $10 million. And he's sitting up there smiling, just shaking his head, yes, knowing damn well it's a lie.
But you know what? You know what? I'm gonna come to their defense, right? They actually never said what 10 million in what currency. So technically, they never did lie, because they didn't say what currency they were getting the 10 million in. They just said 10 million. They didn't say if it was U.S. currency. They didn't say if it was Filipino currency. They didn't say what currency it was in. So he still could have got $10 million. So I think we are wrong for saying that he didn't get 10 mil, because they never said what currency it was in.
Somebody did say Chuck E. Cheese coins now. I will say that.
Hey, my man McDub in here with he just refreshed the super chat. He refreshed it. And then my man John Kramer right behind him with the super chat refresh.
Hold on, let me try. Oh, nope, they still ain't letting me super chat. I need somebody else to refresh it, y'all. They not letting me send a super chat. So hey, somebody else refresh it for me.
Yeah, man. Come on, refresh the super chat. It ain't working again. Nick J, she says it's Oak Cliff Crypto. Yeah. It was 10 million. See, it was 10 million Dogecoin. That's what it was. It was 10 million Dogecoin.
Oh shit. They paid him key at the wrong time when that motherfucker was going down. The stocks was going down.
Yeah, it was 10 million Dogecoin.
The Dogecoin was down 40%, ladies and gentlemen. It was down 40%. So they told Terence Crawford, don't cash out. He cashed out, and that's what he ended up with, goddamn me.
So technically, they didn't lie. Because, you know, they didn't say what currency the 10 million was. Now I get it. I get it now. It all makes sense now. All makes sense.
Miss Mechanical said 10 million and Dr. Umar money. Oh, shit. That mother Dr. Umar say things 3 times. We paid Terence Crawford in Umar bucks. We paid Terence Crawford in Umar bucks. Once again, we paid Terence Crawford in Umar bucks. When I build this school, his kids are going to be there, and they're going to have a classroom named after them. Did you see his daughter? Did you see his daughter? Did you see his daughter? The way she ran that race. Them Umar bucks are going to be great for his daughter, his son. I say his son, his uncle. I'm going to make the lunchroom named after his mother. We're going to sell Terence Crawford slices of pizza. He's getting Dr. Umar bucks. Look at that.
He said Dr. Umar bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. My man John Kramer back in the super chat. He say, my peopleizations. Yeah, man, to all my people. For real. Appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all.
My brother Jose Sanchez say 10 million or not money. I told you it was bad business to walk away from the EJ negotiations. Period. I don't have a problem with BLK Prime, but I had a problem with the business ethics. That's a fact, Zay.
I don't have a problem with BLK Prime neither, but I'm gonna have a problem with them if they put on another shitty ass pay-per-view card like they did. For real. They better not come back and you know what I'm saying? They better not come back with that shit. But what I can say is I do like that they putting on Tevin Farmer and Mickey Bay. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like Tevin Farmer and Mickey Bay. I fuck with both of them. I think that's a good fight for both of them. You know what I'm saying? Now, is it pay-per-view worthy? No, but I fuck with them.
I mean, it's on the undercard of AB.
The last fight that the last fight that they were supposed to have, that goddamn, you know what I'm saying, middle school gymnasium shit that they had, I paid for it.
I still ain't get my money back, cuz.
You didn't? I don't even know if did I get my money back for that shit?
Hell no, I didn't get your money.
No, dog, they might have not never gave me my money back. I don't even know if they did or not.
Oh shit, cuz. Fuck nah, they put on the motherfucking fights. I'm just snapped there waiting and shit. And then Tevin then go come out after motherfucking pay their money about don't buy it. Don't buy motherfucker, y'all late. Everybody
They
pay their
already
damn
paid
money.
for this shit talking about don't buy
Right. Shit.
it. Oh shit. I show bought it though. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. They got motherfucking strippers out there and shit. I was like, damn.
that should be so if they fighting on the same card as Adrian Bronner and the dick puller, Ivan Nutcase, like AB and the dick puller shouldn't be the main event. They should be the main event.
Right.
Like I don't know why. I don't know, man. Like they should be the main event. I don't want to see a motherfucker that train and only throw fucking three punches every 4 minutes, training on a goddamn heavy bag that don't move. I don't want to see a nigga like that in the main event.
Exactly, bro. Shit. Weird ass shit. And that motherfucker. He throwing 2 punches and this motherfucker trying to bite his neck off and shit.
He throwing 2 punches and then his opponent Nutcase trying to goddamn pull his dick the whole night and shit.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't be knowing what I be talking about when I talk about Ivan the dick puller and shit. Just go look. You'll understand why I call him Ivan the dick puller. You know what I'm saying? If you go watch his fight when he fought Regis Prograis. Go watch Ivan Redcatch versus Regis Prograis, then you'll understand why I'm saying what I'm saying.
And then I watch him versus Danny Garcia when he bit Danny Garcia. Then
Yeah.
The motherfucker bit me.
Goddamn vampire and shit.
Oh, that motherfucker bit Danny ass.
Man, man, we've been on here 2 hours, so I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up, man.
Yes, sir.
Hell of a show, you know, had to set the record straight and shit.
Yeah.
You know, man. Everybody hit the like button though. Everybody in the building that ain't hit the like button, smash on the like button. Smash on the like button.
Right,
You know, whether you a Bud Crawford fan or not, we giving y'all entertainment. Smash the like button. And I appreciate everybody that came through, showed love in the super chat, showed support. Everybody that came through, you know what I'm saying, just watching. We appreciate everybody. Money, before I wrap it up, let everybody know what you got going on Money Brown TV tonight.
No doubt. And all you motherfuckers in the background as well with your mouth poked out, your lips and your arms folded. Bitch ass niggas. Yeah, y'all smash the like button too, nigga. We know y'all back there. But tonight, man, you know, we go continue part 2 of this tonight. Meet turns Bud Crawford motherfucking line ass up. Turn BLK Prime, them line motherfuckers up. And now, you know, the beautiful queen sent me something. I'm gonna dig into that because it looked like some people didn't get paid from BLK Prime now. And they finna take off on motherfuckers. So, you know, it looked like it was a scandalous ass event that was going on all around the board. You know, don't compare that shit to no PBC and no Showtime, nowhere near, right? You know, y'all wanted to believe in motherfucking the back end of a motherfucker that just getting started over some motherfucking PBC, some shit that's validated that we know that made a motherfucking $1 billion in boxing. Oh yeah, we gonna talk tonight, bro. So, you know, we just gonna continue to kick Terence Crawford up the ass for lying to us and ducking the biggest fight in boxing. And you know, we're not letting up to the motherfuckers out there that want to step in the front and be super saver bud. You know what I'm saying? Come on with it, motherfucker. Cause I can go for days, Key, I can go for days. And you know, if you want to go too hard, then we're gonna start pulling up them motherfucking receipts and we gonna start, you know, peeling the face back on every goddamn thing. You feel me? So, you know, tonight we just gonna continue this, bro, kicking people up the ass and just setting the record straight. Because at the end of the day, bro, you can't come out of this motherfucker and, like I say, try to put a jacket on some real ass niggas that's been real, right? That's the reason why you try to fuck with them, because they real, and then try to turn the corner and hit a whole 360 because you fuck with a whole nother entity and you got a motherfucker that can put a few dollars in your pocket and make it look like we some fuck boys or we doing some scandalous ass shit that we didn't do. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker could have really went hard on this situation on Terence Bud Crawford and that punk ass BLK Prime shit and really told motherfuckers not to buy it, but that wasn't the case because we ain't built like that, trying to take a dollar out of motherfucker pockets at the end of the day. It's your money. If they want to spend it on that fight, you can spend it on that fight. Go do what you want to do with it. But I'm just not spending my money on that shit. So, you know, we just gonna continue part 2. You know what I'm saying? Part 2 tonight. You know what I'm saying? Of the sucker shit that went on with Terence Crawford and BLK Prime. But continue to support my bro Key. On the way out, y'all make sure y'all refresh that super chat, man, because it didn't let me send a super chat. So y'all refresh that super chat on the way out, everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And like I said, I appreciate all of y'all. We will be back tomorrow. Much love. And y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. And I'm gone. Appreciate y'all.